5, 6, 7, 8.
Then you go. Okay. Well done, Colin. Okay.
And welcome back. We're in our afternoon session here, starting with the boys B being coached by Nicolas Le Riche in Studio 1. And we just saw Colin Jacobs dancing Don Quixote Basilio variation from the Pas de Deux. And he's from the Palooka University of Dance, Dresden. And so now we're going to have a little look at what Nicolas Le Riche has to say.
Exactly. No, and the boys have a real chance to be working. This is Nicolas' first time as a coach here at the Prix de Lausanne. So we're surrounded by étoiles of the Paris Opera this year, and he's danced all of these roles himself, and he's somebody. Well, we saw in our interview yesterday, he's really artistic. He's got a lot of thoughts and ideas, and he's very progressive in his way of thinking. So it's a great chance for them to get some coaching.
Yeah.
You jump into the preparation. Show me. You jump into, yes, do not make any interruption, like a pause or something. We have 30 images per second, not one every 10 seconds. So jump into this one. It's connected. Yes, show me again. Yes, exactly. And there is some kind of interest into this little temps lié. Yes, very good. Because you are super physical, that's very good, but think about the flow. What is happening after, in between, just before the pirouette? Can you show me the connection? Shoulders down.
It was interesting watching Colin just now because he has such a big jump. So impressive. And what I was really thinking about is when you have such an impressive jump is how controlled that landing has to be. The higher you get off the ground, the more control you need to land.
Exactly. No, I mean, he has a huge jump, and the landings, they should be as soft and quiet as a cat.
Yeah. And how you control that when you're spinning in the air at the same time.
Exactly. Well, it's a lot of elements, but you have to be able to control everything and pull it all together. So, no, and I think often that was interesting from the class this morning when Robert was playing very quietly for the grand battements or for the jumps. I find that can really, you can hear the landings, or actually you should not hear the landings.
And actually landing quietly is a nice way of building that eccentric control as the foot touches the ground, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
After? No, we have talked about. Okay. Yes, but again, fifth, control it. Control. Make a sous-sous, then you are walking. One thing after the other. Okay. And remember, third act, your wedding. Not one solo in one context. Okay? Huh? Drrrram. Okay, diagonal. Diagonal, the angle of your leg. So you are really in diagonal. Long legs, yes. And shoulders down, again, Colin. From there, shoulders down, articulate. Think articulation, not too many muscle. Articulation. Yes, very good. Remember your mouth, again, go on. Shoulders, easy. Yes. Your body expression have more value when you are not making faces. Okay? The very end. Up. Bring everything together. You control it. Just control it. It's your expression. Your expression. Yes, something charming up there. Not like showing everything that you can show. Okay? And what's about this preparation? What does it mean for you? Okay. Offer, be generous. Yes. Good. Be generous. Yes, very good. Huh? Lower belly, connected. Well done, Colin. Not too many muscles. Articulation. Well done, Marco. Okay. Imagine that your head is free, so you can turn it wherever you decide to put your head. So there is an old dance which is happening there, beside all the forms. Okay, can you just show me the very beginning?
And this is number 406, Marco Masciari from Italy, student of the Académie Princesse Grace at Monaco. Very, very filigrane young man, very articulate, very aware of his feet, of his arms. No, and I have to say, I've never been to the school in Monte Carlo, but, you know, we saw last year the winner, Mackenzie, was trained there. The year before, Shale was trained there as well, and also both of them were beautifully trained. Very, very clean, very clear. Very mobile.
Very.
Young man, and you feel that he's really passionate,
Yeah.
but also very refined in his work.
Yeah.
Further down on the stage, needs to be placed there. Probably the first one is too much in diagonal. Okay? place it. Beautiful arm, stay, and. Ti-ta-ra-ta-ra-ta-ra, up, sharp. Up, fix it, and. Yes. Use your hips. You fix it, and then you change. You fix it, and then you change. Yes, and then you can go round for those ones. Okay, well done. Then you go there. So be sure that you are well placed. Always keep it in mind. Tour en l'air. Fast and, yes, don't give the same value to the piqué and the turn. So together, soutenu. Tu mets tout ensemble, pardon, je te parle en anglais. Tu mets tout ensemble en même temps. Whoop. Ensemble et après tu tournes. Tu mets ensemble et après tu tournes.
It's lovely watching a soutenu step far away from the body and stop perfectly, isn't it?
Yep.
And that's what Nicolas is working on right now, to have feet like cats at this moment.
Exactly.
To step away from the body perfectly and in fifth on demi-point.
Yep.
Équilibre.
Yeah, no, also what we're seeing by Nicolas, I've never seen him coach before, but he's really into the details about very, very precise elements, timing, musicality, angles.
I liked how he said in the previous variation that you do one step at a time.
Exactly.
And I think that often we do get ahead of ourselves because we get anxious about the things that are coming next. We preempt the steps.
Exactly.
But it's being in that step in that moment that's so important.
Exactly. Nope, super clear.
Don't pull your body back. Stay on your leg. Put it down. But that's fine, you know it. Okay. Build the relation after this temps levé with this one. So you are really drawing a line. It has the same value as the first one and as the jeté en tournant. And temps levé, and now long line. Exactly. So it's really like give and take. Give, wait, and then you can go. Play with the music. And pa pa da pa 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 hop pa da. Yes. Okay, well done. Jeté à l'italienne. Est-ce que tu peux en faire quelques-uns? Essaye d'être bien en ligne et de ne pas aller trop à l'extérieur de ta jambe. Reste bien en ligne. L'idée, c'est ça. Même si tu ouvres un peu le bras, la dynamique, elle va en face de toi, jamais sur le côté. Oui, toujours en face, in front, in front, in front, in front. Yes. And the dynamic for this one, it's going forward, forward, forward. Not and place, and place. Oui, voilà, très bien. Okay, well done, Marco. And just for the very end, déboulé, 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 this leg in front of you. Not on the side, never behind, in front of you. Déboulé, déboulé, in front of you. Even more, really think in front of you. In front, yes. And keep the contact with the floor. Well done. Thank you, Marco. Vitor. Good. And then you go. Well done, Vita. Okay. Mind the musicality at the very beginning. Ta pa ra ra ta 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 tira tira. Ya.
Watching João Vitor Santana from Brazil dancing Paquita Grand Pas variation. He's 17 years and 7 months, and he showed wonderful jumps then.
Yeah, really nice potential.
Yeah.
Like I hadn't sort of caught that side of him until now, that he had such a jump, and he's got a really natural axe, really nice easy turn, mobile feet.
I particularly like the cleanliness of his hands at the ends of his arms.
Yeah, very-
Looks like that's been really coached, or it's very well understood.
Yeah, very easy, very natural. I hadn't really noticed him so present until now. He seems a little bit reserved, but no, some really nice elevation.
And especially when we saw him doing his manège at the end, he was doing precisely what Nicolas Leriche had been telling Marco. He was really pushing his weight forward, en avant.
Yeah, and
didn't
kept his
leave-
arm reaching forwards,
Reaching forwards.
en face.
Yeah.
That you are spreading your leg around. Huh? You form an arabesque. Okay. Arabesque. Yes. But a clear one. Go above. Not behind. You go with your back against your leg. Think that you structure it and you master the movement. Okay. Exactly. Yeah, but you can keep it, huh? Arabesque. And you keep it, and you keep it, and you keep it, and then you change. Okay. So it's not just about going out, it's also shaping the space. Good? Okay. Next section. That's fine. Well done. Good. Go on. Oops. That's it. Breathe down. And. Yes. And for this one and for the other one, don't be surprised that it ends, but be conscious that you want to end it. Pirouette, this is the end. Not pirouette, this is the end. Okay? So you decide when it ends. Exactly. And again, don't go back. I'm losing you, you know, there. Also, shape yourself. Very good. Next section. Good. The jetés are quite good. The last jeté, don't hit too much the floor. Jeté up and not jeté up. Okay, the very last one, before the retiré déboulé. Yes, you see, it's a bit heavy for me. It's a bit heavy to me. It goes like boom, and then you go. Jeté up, and then. Jeté up, yes. So for that, yes, be sure that you use all the possibilities of your hips so you don't stay close with your hips. Jeté, it's already turned out. Turn out, yes, very good. Well done. And the very end? And yes. When you land, it's going in front of you, not around you. Tour en l'air, in front. Yes, show me. in front. Yes. So you draw your dance. Good. Thank you very much. Bow for the audience. We're going to do it again. Actually, is doing only 2 steps. 1, 2, and then you should go. It's fine? Okay. Well done. Nicolas, you're there.
And for those viewers just joining us, we're here watching the classical coaching with Nicolas Le Riche with the Group B men. And we've just watched the variation from Le Corsaire with number 408, Nicola Marchioni from Italy, student at Elmhurst School of Ballet. I know he's got a good spirit.
Yeah.
He's got a good energy. He's got attack, a strong back.
Yeah, this is one of those solos where you want the dancer to look wild,
But it's totally controlled.
but it's totally controlled.
Yeah. And you saw the expression on his face when he really nailed the pirouette and he just enjoyed
Yes.
that moment. No, those are
Yes.
nice moments when that happens.
Yes.
Leg first, and then you follow. So actually, you can spiral. So you can go and then follow. Yes, very good. Well done. And really draw a line. After this one, be sure that you are in diagonal and it's not going around and then you try to catch the diagonal. Build it strongly. Diagonal, diagonal. Yes, also in your legs. Well done. This is fine. Long arms for the tour à la seconde. Go on. And now long arms, long. Yes, well done. This was fine. Then, temps de valse, it has a value. 1, 2, 3. 1 use. Yes, very milky. Juicy, milky. Warm, warm. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3. I would like to feel this 1, 2, 3. Even if you go 1, 2, 3. But I would like this softness. Yes, don't be too dramatic, huh? Not too dramatic there, okay? 1, 2, 3. Yes. Be sure that your body language is expressing something. You don't have to show off even more. Okay, then the pirouette. Plié. Hop, okay. That was another version. That's fine. De jeter, mind not to go outside of your hips. So it goes like, but really imagine that it's coming from your abductor. Huh? Stay centered, centered, centered. So centered and well balanced in the jump. And well balanced, well balanced, well balanced. Yes, well balanced, well balanced, well balanced, well balanced. Yes. So well balanced. Okay? Déboulé, déboulé, déboulé. The end. Okay, Nicolas. I wouldn't say completely turn out, but still a little bit, not concretely like that. And really imagine that you are above the water. It's turning and you are high. Yes, extend, extend. Yes. So you go up. It's going up. Yes. And retirez again. Really shape it. Both legs are turned out. So it's not a pirouette, it's a retiré at the end. Retirez. Yes. You are better placed. So the tour en l'air is easier. Otherwise you are turning and then it's turning like that. You can get lost. Okay? Thank you, Nicolas. Well done. Oh, well done. Okay, good. Mind the music at the beginning. Ti tan ta 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 ra ta tam pa ta tam.
Right, so we were just watching Zhu Wensheng from China, the affiliated secondary school Beijing Dance Academy, dancing Grand Pas Classique, the men's variation. And I'll be really interested what Nicolas de Riche has to say to him being an equally tall dancer, because Wensheng is 187 centimeters tall.
Yeah, no, tall man, very elegant dancer. And I know, at the Paris Opera they call this aubert after the music, and I really do believe it's a part of their history and tradition. It's a really tricky solo. The angles and the changes of directions, and it's a very specific musicality where I don't believe you have a chance to indulge in your jump, or if you're on your leg, there's little room for leeway in this variation. It's really hard. But he's a good dancer.
And it's lovely to see tall men like this taking the space.
Exactly.
Think heel. Okay? Good. Ti-ta-ka-ta, pa, pa, pam. This part is quite fine. Okay, and you go. Ta-di-da-dum, pa-da-da-dum. Travel, 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 travel. Okay, so keep pushing it so we have the feeling of that manège that you are doing. Huh? The dynamic is really shaping a circle. Huh? Okay, good. Last diagonal. Ti-yam, pa-pa-pam. Think about the direction of your hips. Ti-yam, pa-pa-pam, pam, pa, yam, pa-pa-pam. Tiam, diagonal. From there, you go diagonal. Yes, and don't open too much the right leg, so it's not going like this, but be sure that it's going in front of you. Yes, well done. Very well done. Okay? Entre chassis, not too flat in the arm. Cover yourself. Soft elbow. You don't have to make movements, huh? You don't. No, but somehow very easy. And breathe. Show me. Easy arm, easy arm, easy arm. Yes. And rebound, 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 rebound. Yeah, don't move. Yeah, thank you. But, okay. Okay. Think about the rebounds of it. Pim, pam, 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 pam. Not tiam, pam, pam, pam. Like a ball on the floor, tennis ball. Poof, 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 poof. Yes, very good. Well done. Yes. Okay. And try to think that you are not necessarily completely frontal. You see, ta 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 ta, hop. So your head and your neck are relaxed. The effort is there. Okay? Poof, poof. Yes. Okay. Yes, well done. Ribs down and don't crawl in between your legs. Be sure. Yes, you kneel down. You don't need to be wide open, okay? And your head doesn't have to be necessarily on each of them. Tita, 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 ta. It doesn't have to be. You can just breathe like the wind. Tita, 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 ta. Yes, very easy. Also at the beginning, relax. I can see that you want to do it. Yes. Just be charming. Yes, you are very charming. So use it. Exactly, that's it. Huh? Okay, good. Well done, thank you. Well done, Vlad. Okay. Okay. Think about the shape of the solo and the geometry of the solo. So imagine that the space is not that wide, but it would be narrow. So you have to build it in diagonals, not flat. Not flat, but in diagonal. Diagonal, so it's happening, everything in front of you. Okay? Diagonal. Can you show me? Diagonal, diagonal. No, you are flat. Think about how you use your shoulders to go from one diagonal to the other.
And this is the first male that we've seen been dancing James Act 1 from La Sylphide from Bournonville. And this is number 411, Vladislav Hodasevich from Belarus. And he's a student at the Vaganova Ballet Academy. And I have to say, I think he's just a very special creature. He's got something sort of almost wild about him, something very, very uninhibited, very free.
Totally. Yeah.
I think Nicholas is maybe working on a little bit of cleanliness.
Yeah.
Some little elements of how he uses his angles and places himself. But as we saw him in contemporary, and especially in the contemporary class, he's not afraid of anything. Really goes for it. Now, I'll be curious to see how he develops as a dancer.
Definitely.
I'm sort of like, I could see him going to a contemporary company or doing some really off-the-wall work or classical. He makes me curious to see how he will be as a dancer.
Yeah, there is
years.
something incredibly passionate about his dancing. It's currently at the borderline of being out of control, but he's holding it in.
Yeah. I'll be curious to see where his career, how it develops.
Yeah, very exciting to see.
Not behind. No, not behind, because if you go behind, then we are losing you. You see? Okay. Can I see ta-ta-tam, ti-ram, pa-pam, this part? And ti-ta-ram, ti-ram, diagonal. Yes. So when you make this one, again, think about this relation. Actually, it's not going backward, but it's going in front of you. Your legs are going back, and your body weight are, yes, and then you turn it. Well done. For this coupé jeté, try really to build it in fourth position. Yup, yes. This shape is quite interesting. Ballonnet, ballonnet, show me after. Ballonnet, ballonnet. Keep both abductor working. Yes, so your standing leg, exactly, is always the same. Super vertical. And this leg is working. Okay, next section. Yes, don't go down to go up, because you would like to jump. So I see that you go like this. Okay, hide it. Just jump. From there, you jump. Much better. Otherwise, we see you like this. You see what I mean? And jump. Very good. You don't have to do more. And this one, you don't have to go like this. I think that you could be quite simple at that moment, depending on how you would like to do. Show me those échappés. Close, close, out. Well done. Okay, don't look down. Ta, 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 ta. You go like ta, 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 da, 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 da. It's not helping, I think. In front, in front, in front. Well done. So you work it from there and not from there. Okay? No, you are looking down. And in front. Well done. Thank you, Vlad. Okay, then the pirouette at the end. Okay, how many pirouettes would you like to do? So maybe it would be good for you to know how many pirouettes you would like to do. 4, 3, let's go for 4. 4 pirouettes and then coupé saut de chat. Coupé, yes.
Go forward.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. And all those little steps, they have a value. Up, use your feet. Exactly. And you don't have to make it. Just make this saut de chat. Use your leg. That's it. Yes, much better. Thank you, Vlad. Good, well done. Thank you, Anna. Okay. Don't be stressed. We are here to enjoy your dance, your message. So be sure of that. You have a voice. You're here to express something. Just rely on that. Think about Giselle, third act, how you get in. How are you already in that mind? Maybe you are following, depending on the version, sometimes you just follow Giselle, who's escaping. So you just get in, and then, because all the circle of the Willis is closing, you have to accept to dance. Just think about that. Also for this one, so you have the right spirit.
Right, and we just saw Henry Frey from Germany dancing Giselle, Prince Albrecht variation from Act 2. And that was quite beautiful. We saw him moving into the style of the romantic ballet. There was some emotion in his body language. I really did feel that we had transitioned from some of the solos that we've seen previously into another world of the romantic era.
Yeah, and I like that he has a very elegant quality, something almost restrained but educated, well trained. It's not because sometimes I've seen this solo done where they sort of, they want to just whack out a double cabriole and then bend back as far as they can. And it becomes this awful gymnastic moment.
Right.
But I think he's got a very nice, tasteful refinement.
Yeah.
He's very finished,
Yeah.
to the ends of his fingers, to all of the lines. There's a very nice qualities there. But I think also, as you watch the variations in the men, it can be so dangerous and so helpful, the choice of the variation.
Right,
Really finding what really showcases their strengths,
Yeah, I
but
think
you also want to challenge them.
That's definitely an interesting subject. How do dancers choose, or how do their teachers choose for them,
Exactly.
the variation that will push them as a dancer,
Yeah.
but will show them off to the best advantage?
Yeah. No, it's a difficult challenge, especially at this age when people are still growing and discovering who they are as dancers and artists. And a lot of these are, in this age category, variations that are normally part of the principal dancer repertoire.
Right. We're asking for a huge level of maturity from some young men.
Exactly. But he has this sort of innate, just a look of there's something I find very sort of refined.
Yeah. And he does extend, I think what's beautiful watching his arms when he's doing some of his arabesques and the arm extends forward is you feel the sensation, you feel the emotion reaching throughout his arms.
Yeah.
Think about the melody of it. Yes. And to be able to use all the possibilities of your body, you need sometimes just to let it go and to breathe. So it's not, thank you. Okay. Yes. And not too much. After a while, you disappear. Okay. This one. Yes, well done. Can we go for the next section? Well done. Okay, this double as, not too much, you disappear. Yes, no, you don't have to put it there. You have to see your elbow. Yes, well done. We don't need more than this. Okay, double assemblée. Imagine that you are throwing your leg, you fix it, and you pass over your toes. So it's not going back. And up. Well done. Okay. There. This one, again, soft and plain. Make the concrete work that you have to do with your feet, your ankle, but easy body. Easy body, easy body, easy body, punch it. And easy body, and punch it. Yes. So decide when you need to be strong and to use it, and when you don't have to. Okay? Good. Pirouette, tour en l'air, very end. Okay, fix your position. Huh? Force, you fix it and you turn. It's the same position which is turning. There is no movement. Yes, you are a bit back. Ribs down, ribs down, ribs down, ribs down. Yes. Okay. So you close your turn, you don't open them. Okay? Well done. Thank you, Henri. Well done, boy. Good. Super good. It feels so nice when we see your first jeté and we start to see that your face is opening. Okay? So already at the beginning, be sure that it's going to happen. So you are already established the atmosphere that you would like us to feel. Okay. Good. Mind the double cabriole. Think little toes at the very end. when you are on your way down, think little toes. Okay?
And this was Vince Topolanski, number 413, a student of the Hungarian Dance Academy in Budapest. Strong young man, and I was so happy to see him smile at the end. He's had such a concentrated focus look the whole week, and to actually see this moment of lightness and open up at the end.
He had some lovely breath in this work, didn't he?
Yeah. He's got a big jump, he has power, and he looks like he's a strong partner too.
Very so, very
Got
much
strong arms, long arms, very good looking young man.
Yeah.
No, I was happy to see him. It's like, yeah, you're doing good work. Believe in yourself.
Yes.
Enjoy. No, good work. Lots of power.
But think that somehow your upper body is going back. Not your hips. Not your hips, which are going away, otherwise you would just crawl down. But your upper body. Upper body, yes. On your way down. Okay, next section. Can you show me the connection before your pirouette, how you go to your pirouette? Ta 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 ta. Okay, where are you looking? How you use your eyes. You decide that you will go there. So focus where you would like to go. Do you focus where you would like to go? Yes. And breathe out, breathe in. Yes. Sometimes relax and use also the articulations of your cage. Otherwise, it becomes a bit like a rooster, you know, who's always like. So be sure that sometimes you just go down and up. Yeah. And close, yes, everything. Good. Temps de valse, temps de valse. I'm sure you can make it more juicy, maybe some mystery into it, another color, another texture. Ta-ta-tam-tam. Something hypnotic, maybe? No? And pa-pa-pam, pam, pa-da-ram, pam, pam, ti-pam. Okay, good. The first manège, it's really about cham, pam, pam. So somehow it's a firework going up. Now that's another color. Maybe a bit more round. Huh? And all your fruit in the basket. No, more. Yes, thank you. And ta-da-ram, tam, ta-da-ram. And then you go. Yes, but don't go back like this. Okay, you want to show power? Show power. Okay, good. The pirouettes are fine. Show me the in-between section. No, again. This is a step. And then you decide that you go. Up. And then you go. Yes, but you don't go for the people in front of you. It's because you would like to go there. You are a hunter. You have decided to go there. Even if your head is on another way, but still, you decide that you go. Yes. Think about the dynamic of this walk. Okay. A little bit of manège, show me.
Right, and we are here with Armando Braswell, who is the contemporary teacher for the Prix de Lausanne this year, and it's your first time teaching the Prix de Lausanne. So how's it been?
It's been a really actually emotional thing, because it's like you fall in love with the progress of the kids, and they really are the best in the world. So I have to say, even I am shocked and surprised and blown away by their awesomeness.
Yeah, and when you look at their different resumes, you notice that some have done contemporary for 2 years, some have done it for 9 years. How do you balance that when you're teaching them?
From my standpoint as a contemporary teacher, I find it interesting that they put this amount of time, 2 hours, 3 hours. I don't believe it. So I really push them. It doesn't matter what they did before. It only matters that they're here now and that they're focused and open. And taking in what I'm saying. A lot of the good classical kids could be stronger in contemporary, so it's not directly connected to classical in that way. So I think it's very challenging for some of the students. Yeah.
Do you think that they've been exposed to more work on TV these days too? So such as, So You Think You Can Dance, and so they've been exposed to more styles of contemporary movement, so they're more eager?
I think there's a lot of exposure. It's definitely easier these days just to go online and to see a choreographer that you've heard of. Do the kids do that? I would challenge that. But I do remind them that they can do that.
Right.
I do say that quite often. I'm like, just go online and look it up. You don't have to know everything already. So yes and no.
Yeah.
Yes.
And just for you, as a dancer yourself, did you ever participate in any competitions?
When I was very young, I did, we have in America the National Arts Competition where we sent a video. I didn't do very well, but that's fine. But I didn't do a lot of competitions in general. I just joined the company right after school and that was it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where do you see in general dance going at the moment? Are there trends that you're seeing?
Well, I think that the kids should take contemporary definitely more seriously. I think it's better to do both things and not just do one thing, and to train as consistently as classical as you do in contemporary. So that's the tip I would give, is to try to do both things if they can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for you as a performer, did you have stage fright or nerves, or how was your process?
I definitely had a lot of nerves, but I love to dance. I was a natural.
Yeah.
So.
But nerves of steel.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's hot here. Lord of mercy. But I don't see a lot of nervousness from these dancers. No, not at all. They really are hungry and they're really going for it, and I'm so impressed.
No, they seem quite fearless.
Yeah. And I guess, you know what I think? They come to the Prix and they say, that's it. It's here or never. And I'm like, that's the right attitude, but let's calm that down a little bit.
Yes, it's controlling that passion, isn't it?
Especially for the boys.
Yes.
For the boys, I find it really a difficult thing to stay really contained.
Yes.
We
were watching a lot of, the extreme movement, and a lot of those boys had a lot of suppleness.
Yes, a lot of flexibility. That's a trend. A lot of flexibility. Controlling the flexibility, that's a whole nother thing.
Right.
So actually, a lot of those boys, I said, please don't do your biggest back bend.
Right.
Save it for if I ask you for more.
Right.
So this is...
For that sort of thing, have you got any techniques that you would advise them to train in to strengthen so that they don't injure themselves?
Since you asked, I notice a lot of dancers always try to be thin. And I think that's a trend where I would like to see dancers with muscles.
Right.
I said to my girls, it looks like you're only thinking about thin legs, but I need to see some quads. And that's why they can't stand in that plie I'm asking for, is because they don't have the muscles for it. So I think I would like to reshape the body, this classical body. It's not just thin. I want my girls to have biceps.
Right.
And I want my girls to have thighs.
Yeah.
And they don't need to be huge, but actually they should think less about how big they are and more about how strong they are.
Yes.
Because, when I did a second plie en grand, I noticed that it was a struggle for a lot.
Yeah.
But the leg went very high in développé.
Right.
Okay. So it would be nice to see a little bit of balance in that.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And you also taught, I believe, for the summer school for the Prix de Lausanne.
Yes.
And so it's nice to have you actually teaching there and now here.
Yes.
So really becoming a part of the whole Prix de Lausanne.
And it's really a joy for me. They said, I was just talking to Kathy and she's like, oh, you teach 4 classes. And I said, don't say that again. Doesn't matter. Are you kidding? For me right now, maybe in 10 years we can talk about that. But now I just love to be here. I love to be at this level. I love to teach dancers who want to be dancers. I love to be surrounded by amazing artists, you included, both of you. And I'm soaking this in. And I think the kids feel my energy. Yeah. And that's why they trust me and they open and they give that vulnerability that I asked for in my class, because they just feel that, I'm passionate about what I do and I'm on their side.
Yeah. Totally.
No, definitely felt that passion in your class. We had the chance to live stream a few of them. So
Yes.
No, great chance for all of the participants. So
Yeah.
big thank you to you
Yes, thank you.
for giving so much to them.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here, really.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Yes.
So we do understand it. Yeah. Clack, turn out, long toes on the floor. Long toes on the floor. Yes, very good. And yes, all the fruit in the basket. Yes, and you go. Tita, 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 tira, 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 tara, ta. Tiam, pam. And good. Good boys. When you do 3 à la seconde, you go a lot like this. So think that your shoulder blades are your wings. So you establish them as wide as possible. Wide. Wide. Use your wings. Use your wings. Don't shorten them. Well done. And there, here again, it's coming from back to in front. All the fruit in the basket, don't pass over, like, woo, up, and then you go. Well done. For this diagonal, 5th position, mind the 5th position, they are a bit like, not certain, show me. Fifth, yes. And then 5th. So your back leg is going in 5th position. Yeah. Tack, your back leg is going in 5th position. Both legs are turned out. It's not only the first leg which is going, it's your back leg which is going on your front leg. Yes. Okay. And tour en l'air, diagonal. Diagonal. So there is a relation between, if you use this, you are in couronne, your foot is up on your above your knee. So there is a connection with that. You see what I mean? It's not going around. Exactly. Huh? Show me. All in diagonal. Well done. Better shape. Okay, good. Thank you very much. Well done. You bow. Thank you. Well done. Good. So have you noticed if you take too much time for your bows, there is no more applause? If you take, en français, si tu prends trop de temps pour faire le salut, il n'y a plus d'applaudissements. So be smart. Okay? Yeah. That's what you are expecting. Good. Ta-da-dam. A bit shoulders down. and think about the dynamic and the lines. If you go too strong like this, if it's too strong, we lose the dynamic of it. It becomes a bit solid, I would say. So we lose the energy.
And this is the coaching here for Leandro Fernandez Ferreira from Cuba. He's a student at the Acosta Danza Academy, so that is the new school founded by Carlos Acosta.
Right. And
So-
he was dancing Le Corsaire.
Exactly, with full passion.
Yes.
As we can hear in the coaching here, Nicola's advising him not to be so strong. You don't need to kill it. You can
Right.
actually enjoy it and direct.
That's
So
right.
he's working on some refinement.
And you'd hear in the music of Le Corsaire that it's so dynamic in itself. It's so punctuated.
Yep.
That speaks enough.
Exactly. Oh, he's got a nice jump. He has power. You feel his passion.
I'm looking forward to seeing how he takes on this correction right now. There, yes.
Yeah. Nope.
Nicely done.
We understand better your message when it's like this. Otherwise, it's too much like, you see what I mean? Okay, good. Can you show me those little pirouettes? Maybe it would be nice if you would be completely turned out and if it would come. Turn out, turn out. Turn out. Imagine that your back leg helps you to turn so that you don't go like this. You see what I mean? But really from the back. Yes. It's a little trick, I would say. It's like up, turning, détourner. A little trick. Yes, exactly. And this one, be soft in front of you. Don't go back. Don't force it. Okay? Next section, show me the pirouette. Yeah, it's fine. Yes, connect it. Whatever happened, à la seconde, 1, 2, 3. So how you land on the floor, even if you explode there, how you land on the floor. So it's all connected. Connected. Yes. And then you will see that you will have to use actually all your body. Yes. Huh? And also those temps de valse, make them plain. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Use your feet like a cat. Yes. Like a cat on the bed. Oh, you don't have to go like this. It's more with the sole of your feet. You see the taste of it. Huh? Yes, much better. Thank you. Yes, great. Pirouette, last part, diagonal. Oh, sorry. When you go back, don't. So if you go back, still use your feet. Your feet are still connected. Don't go like a little baby who's going like. It's the idea. Yes. Go on. Yes. Be sure that after this one, this split, that you go in front, that your legs are in front of you after the split, so it's in front, so that they are not following and you are falling on the floor. They are in front of you. It's like the card. You give the card. The card, well done. It's much better. More organic. Yes, thank you. Yes. And you can make it soft. So use your back foot, back foot, back foot. Yes. From there, back foot, back foot. One last time. Back foot, back foot. So you go above. You lose the connection with the floor. Tick. Hein? Good. Obrigado. Merci. Oh, 2 bows. Well done, Keita. Okay, the beginning is very good. When you land from your first...
And we were just watching Keita Fujishima from Japan dancing Le Corsaire. And what I loved watching with Keita just now was the breadth of his arms. Beautiful, beautiful port de bras.
Yeah, no, and he's a young man where he's at home in the air. He's flying above the studio, big jump, nice elevation.
Yeah, clean arms, but so broad.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and you feel even when his bows, he acknowledged the public, you feel he's got a good heart there.
Yeah.
Somebody who really loves to dance.
Yeah, yeah. And he's 18 years and 2 months, and you really see that he's a more mature dancer.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's ready to start his career.
Yes.
Up. Yes, very good. Better quality, much better quality. The rest of it is pretty much in place, no? How do you feel? Good? Oh. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine. If you just think about it and think that your lower leg from your pirouette are going in front of you. So it's not coming from the hips, it's going actually from your lower legs. So you draw something with your toes. And draw, yes, very good. So really keep it in mind. Pirouette, 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 you draw it, and then when you land, a lot of, yes, exactly. Really use your toes, huh? Toes, sole, heel. So you really use it, okay? But that's fine. Okay, tac, tac, puram pam pam. Yes, well done. When you make this assemblée soutenue, don't think that it's coming from there, but really use it. Use actually what is happening on the floor with your inner leg, not with your upper body. and then you turn. Well done. Okay. Then the pirouette, it's fine. Okay, a little bit of the last part.
I think a theme that comes up really when we're looking at candidates at this age, when they are sort of around 18, is the transition.
Right.
You know, I think it's a question of, are they here looking for a scholarship to continue their training? Are they completed? Are they ready for a company? Are they more interested in an apprenticeship? I think at 18, sometimes people are really ready. And sometimes I find, especially with the men, at 18, they're still growing and they can look like a young boy.
Yeah, it just depends on their level of maturity.
Yeah.
And it depends on whether they have actually been training in a professional school yet or not,
Yeah.
to have that experience. And a lot of companies these days do offer apprenticeships.
Yeah, which can be very valuable to sort of help them bridge going from, you know, school to company.
Yeah, it's always worth looking into, I think, if you're a dancer out there of the age of 17 or 18, to look into what companies have, you know, young companies like second companies
Yeah.
or an apprenticeship program.
Yeah, no, there's some fantastic junior companies. NDT2, the Zurich Ballet has a junior company. There's some great ones, but I think it's such a delicate transition.
Yes, it really is.
How is it for you?
I think that mine was very messy, so I won't go into all the details of that, but I think that your first year in a company for anyone is a challenge.
Yeah.
I think that it's the first time that you've been left on your own,
Yeah.
and it's up to you to keep your technique at a top level.
Yeah.
You know, you've even had to find your accommodation, you've had to manage your money, you're having to cook for yourself. Some people are doing that already in the school, but many people aren't. For many people, this is the first time independently living.
Yeah.
So it's a big challenge, and I think that you see a lot of dancers take a big dip in
Yep.
their first 2 years in a ballet company.
Yeah.
So that's something to think about.
Yeah. No, and I'll be curious to find out from this year's winners if they choose to continue their training or go to an apprenticeship or a company. I think it's an age with both.
Yeah.
Options are completely valid.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love how the Prix de Lausanne actually has that on offer, so that for the younger candidates who are looking for scholarships, that's what they're after.
Yeah.
And then for the 17 and 18-year-olds, they can get an apprenticeship.
Yeah.
It's an incredible opportunity.
When you dance, imagine that you are building your atmosphere, your world, which is the one that we will perceive. If you go too much like this, looking at me behind the camera, I feel a bit like, I don't know, I feel a bit strange because I feel that I'm intruding. Yeah. So build your space. Be sure where you are looking, but don't tease people. Ta. Forget about it. It's unproductive. You just make it. And think also that your body language has a message. You don't need to say too much there. It's your whole body language. Yes, you don't need necessarily to go like this. Just use the spiral of your spine. Exactly. Sometimes less is more. Okay? Good. There. Little jump, attitude. I would like to see the attitude, which is more important than the little jump. Whom, pum, pum, and then you go.
More time.
Yes, because right now it's too even, and it goes a bit in between. Keep it, and then you go. Yes, and then don't go up to jump. From there, you are into your jump. Into your jump. This is what I would like to see, the jump. This one, don't fall in between your leg. Okay, already think about your attitude. You are there, then you are back on the attitude. You go up, down, and then just up. Yes. You can be even further Yes, more in front of you. Okay, good. Show me how you go into the pirouette section at the end. Okay. Yes, very simple. Simple is better. And try to avoid the don't tease too much. You don't have to. You just make the pirouette and you are yourself. Okay, the pirouettes are quite good. Those ones, show me those temps de valse. Temps de valse. Rope. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, just count it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then another one. Good. So we have different values. Yam, ta yam, yara parara. So it's not too even during the solo. It's not like pa, 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 pa. So we have a flow. Pirouette, the last part. But how do you go from the pirouette to the last part? Pirouette, 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 fifth, détourné. Make it clear. Fifth. Yes. Show me. Fifth, détourné, and then. Okay, stop, stop, stop. Diagonal. No, your back leg should be on diagonal. Yes. Thank you. Yes, go on. Yes, good. Huh? And think also that we will receive the effect if it's somehow magical. If you go like, boom, boom, somehow we expect it.
Okay.
Huh? Just think that you go there, bam. Huh? So actually you fly. And then you fly, you land. Huh?
I will fly again.
Yeah. Okay, show me. Fly. Much better. There is another value. Thank you, Gabriel.
And we just watched the variation and coaching of Gabriel Barbosa from Brazil. A talented, tall young man. He's 1.86 m, and he's got everything there. He's got a nice jump. He's strong. And he was the one that in class we'd noticed he was just smiling and living
joyous.
every moment. So nice to see such joy.
Yeah.
And then we're actually going to leave you with the candidate number 418, Lukasz Baroniak, student at the State Ballet School of Warsaw.
That's right.
And then we will be back in 45 minutes where we will watch the contemporary coaching with the ladies in Studio 2.
Lovely.
Voilà. So, à très bientôt dans 3 quarts d'heure.
Well done, Lucas. And then you go. Well done, Lucas. So it's fine. You feel comfortable with the manège? Okay? We don't need to do it again? Okay, so,
I think maybe circle.
okay,
Because I still...
let's do it again. Straight away. Okay?
With the musical...
Just for you to know where you are in the space. And pa pa da pa 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 da pa 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 da pa 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 da pa 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 da pa pa ta ti ta da ta ta ya pa da 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 ya pa da pa da pa da pa da ta ti ta ti ta ti ta 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 ti ta ti ta ri ta 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 ya pam pa ya pam pam pa ya pa pam. Okay, well done. It seems quite clear. Really think for this manège that it's always going in front. Even if you are turning into the manège, but there is always a path in front of you that you are following. Okay? Like if it would be a traveling with the camera. So you follow the camera which is leading you. Huh?
Okay, because yesterday I...
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Sleeping Beauty, third act, you're waiting. You're waiting. The most beautiful day for Prince Charming, no? Isn't it? So I would like to feel it. Ti-ta-da-ta, ta-ta-da. No. Lucas, you are too serious. Smile. We are your guests here for your wedding. And you are so pleased to see us. And we are all there for you. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Well done. Arm first for the cabriole. Glissade cabriole. When you land, you keep your arm, and then after they are closing. Arm first. No, they are too late. They are too late. You are already up in the air that you go like this. So you go first. Actually, there is this idea about the dynamic. This is the dynamic of the movement. Glissade, cabriole. Glissade, cabriole. Yes, but then you keep it. Huh? Glissade, cabriole, and then you are fast. Good. Because with the gravity, you will always be down.
Okay.
I can tell you. Okay. This is good. Tout en l'air. Show me. Strong and in a tunnel. In a tunnel. In a tube. Yam papam. Yes. In front. No. Yes. Over it. Yam padam pam. Timam. Yam, and then soft, and then up. And when you go up, and tour en l'air, down, and up, 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 up. Up, up, exactly. But it's there. Not there, not too much. Also, when you walk, your legs are still turned out. Otherwise, you walk a little bit like this, and then you turn it out. Turn out, turn out, turn out. Turn out, turn out, turn out, turn out. And you don't have necessarily to go. Just go. Just go. Yes, of course. And this one, don't go back too much. Otherwise, I feel that you are weak here somehow. Really think about the line. The dynamic and the line. The line, which is this one and this one. Okay, and then, arabesque. Okay. Be sure about the angle. Lucas, The angle. Don't go like this, it's gone. The line, and then the line. The line, the line. Yes, long line. When you go behind, now long. After this one, now this one is long. Arabesque. Huh? Now long, yes. Okay. This is the shortest long line that you can do. A bit more, no less. Good. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, ladies. How are you? Yeah? How you feeling? I think what we should do is I'm just going to have you run it in 2 big groups, straight off, because you've all been practicing and you're ready to just do it. And then we'll do a bunch of notes and work on some things. But I do want to say a couple things beforehand. Really remember the swing in the music. Yeah? Really the feeling of that as well through the whole solo. And then also remember that it's not for them. It's for you. It's for you. Yeah? And the very first step for all of you, try and carve.
Right, and here we are back in Studio 2 in front of the jury this time with contemporary coaching.
Exactly. So here we are watching in action Deirdre Chapman, who's the coach from Kathy Marsden, and this is the variation from Traces.
Right, and this is the girls A and B, I believe.
Yep, it's all the ladies who have selected this specific variation.
Yeah.
And she explained that she's actually going to let them run it in 2 groups and then go over some details and give them some feedback. So,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
And I think it's very interesting for the jury to actually watch them, because this is also a chance for the jury members to actually understand what are the intentions of the choreographer,
That's
what did the
right.
choreographer want. She explains everything very clearly, so that way when they actually see them on stage tomorrow, they also have a better idea of how it should look and feel.
Right, which will help them assess whether the girls are doing a good job or not.
Exactly, and if they've applied the information from today. So I think if any viewers are wondering, why is the jury watching a rehearsal? I think it's really valuable because especially for a director of a company, you're looking for those dancers who are curious and able to apply corrections and retain the
That's
information.
right. Yeah, that's right.
So let's watch.
Yeah? There we go. Especially in your bare feet. There we go. Yes, that's better. So that from there you carve a little circle through the space on the pas de chat and the ballonnet and the cabriole. But I think we should do it now before we start talking about too much. Yes? Let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and 5. I'm just going to give you a brief. The solo's from a piece called Traces that Kathy Marsden did about 20 years ago at least. And it was, sorry? How many years? Almost 20 years ago, yes. It was done when she was associate choreographer at the Opera House in Covent Garden. And it was done on a group of young dancers in the company. The piece is all about young people. Kind of their emotions, their relationships, their friendships, and the whole piece itself is little vignettes of things that happen. And this particular solo is almost quite introspective at the beginning for this particular girl who's a little bit of a tomboy, and it's her feeling who she is as opposed to any kind of relationship with anyone else on the stage or in the room. And we're gonna go. Okay, ladies, just watch that you don't crash into your neighbors. So the spacing won't be absolutely perfect. Come just down a little bit to start so that we don't end up stuck in the upstage corner. Yes? Don't go too far upstage for now. Good. Good. Next group. Good, ladies. Thanks. Good. Quickly, can I do something with the music that's about halfway through? I want to find a place in the music that's about halfway through the solo, if possible. Ladies, good. You've obviously been thinking about all of it. I just want to talk about the musicality for the one bit after the big jeté. Boom. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-ba. Yeah, so this ronde is fast. Boom, ba-ba. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, it's interesting because what Deirdre's picked up on was what she had mentioned yesterday when we spoke to her in the interview. There's a very specific musicality in the solo. So as minute they've done it, I think they're doing a good job.
Yes.
They're present, they have energy, but you did see quite a few variations in the musicality.
Right.
And if I've understood correctly, that's not really so desired.
No, this is a more
So-
precise sort of a solo. And I have to say, I quite like seeing this age group doing something quite this joyous,
Yeah.
We do see a lot of very serious contemporary work at the moment.
Exactly.
And it's nice to see a solo which is allowing them to be
Yeah, young and free.
young and free and energetic
Yeah.
and, you know,
But-
joyous.
Yeah, it has something very almost folksy
That's right.
about it, but it
And
suits
as
them.
Deirdre was explaining to the jury that this was actually created on the young dancers at the Royal Opera House probably about 20 years
20
ago.
years ago.
Yeah, so it was made for young dancers, so it's very suitable for this age group.
Yeah. Nope.
Lunge. Yeah, so not just the hip. Real big, yes, that's better. That's better. And now the swing and the down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, up. Yes, I think we can all travel that bit a little bit more. Yeah, so that we're not stepping. Step in front of yourself. Really go for it. Yeah, really. That's better. So we're not zigzagging there. We're really directing our energy down that diagonal. Yes, better. Down, up, up, down, up, up. And it's only at that very end that you're in a smallish parallel second. Yeah, so we're not tight, we're not massively wide. Just in between. Probably just wider than your hips is a bit comfortable. Now the break. Elbow, yeah? Drop, bum, bum. Better. Bum. And leave the right leg straight, and it's the left leg that bends. Yeah. And then that swing, swing, swing. Yes, better. Yes, better. Let's go back to the beginning. Everyone sit down on the floor. Be in your own space, just your own head space. I feel like at the very beginning, we're all really tense. You're waiting for the music to start, yeah? Be present in the space on the stage. You're the only one there. We're gonna notice you. Yes? But in finding that presence, I want it to be a calm, intense presence within you. Yeah? So we don't need to be projecting outwards at that point in time. I want you to be in yourself. And this is what you feel, the tactileness of what you're doing. Yeah? So really feel the floor and feel what your hand feels on your arm and your shoulder. Like the movement of your limbs is interesting. It's not furrowed brow interesting. Yes, this is my body and I'm in this space. Yes, better. And then it's like, oh, and it feels so good to stretch out from there. And oh, and it feels good to do a big, huge circle round. And we're opening out to fall. And then we're opening out. And then you feel that hand come down the side of your face. And it takes you somewhere else. And you just have to get up and run because you want to dance around. Yeah? So this, especially this beginning bit, don't be ready. Yeah? Be ready. Yeah? It's your solo for this. It's just for you. It's not for anybody else at this point. Well, for the whole thing, actually. Yeah. So we've done that bit. Come on up. Let's just try the very beginning again. Just everyone all together. And I want to see, this was so much better, but I still want to see how full that circle, that rond, da, and then papa. It's like your arms are doing a cabriole there. Boom. Good. Yeah, and now pull. I want to see the opposition, not just the rotation. I want to see the opposition of that, the top hand and that bottom foot. Yeah, on the rond. So it's a rond to step across without turning it. So it's a rond to step in front of you, to step side, to touch. Yeah, there we go. So the whole trajectory of it travels sideways more, as opposed to around in a circle. Yes, that's better. Thanks. And then here, long. So we see that before we come around.
I think it's really interesting, and I know it happens the same every year, because of course the general public, they sort of just, come to the theater tomorrow, see them live for the first time. But by that point in the week, the jury members can have a totally different opinion, because maybe there's somebody who they might not catch you at the beginning, but they've maybe seen young dancers over the week of every day they've improved, or they've grown. Maybe they're not as accomplished yet.
That's right.
But I think every year I know there's, there is a vote to be done by the jury tomorrow evening, but I think they've had a great chance to really get to know them.
And bearing in mind that they've already accumulated 2 lots of marks.
Exactly,
They've
before
been
tomorrow.
marked for their classical class, and they've been marked for their contemporary class. And so now they have 2 more lots of marks, their classical variation and their contemporary variation.
Exactly. But I think there's always some surprises. People who maybe get through to the finals, and sometimes people who don't go through to the finals. But I think it's always, there's a very broad range on the jury. Geographically, they're a very knowledgeable panel.
Yeah.
But I think also they can have a very different opinion after having seen how they work during the week, which I think is really important for
seeing their personalities. And I think that's something that you notice as a teacher in the front of a class.
Yeah.
What your face as a student, what your face says all the time tells you something about your personality. So you have to be aware that, the reason we have sort of etiquette in a classroom is that you are always being watched. You may think that you're not, but you are.
Yeah.
You're always seen.
Yep.
Ba-da-dum-bum-ba. PK onto it. Da-da. And we can be... yeah. You can look down on that landing. Bum. Whatever feels nice there, that's better. This was much better, the traveling on that last twist. I still think we can do more, but it was so much better, so much better. Can I see all together, just this attitude, assemblée, bum, bum, bum. So move this way a little bit. How about I'll give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Attitude. Assemblée. Second, down, up. Better. Yeah, so we want to really see the second shift out. Better. And now stay low on this next bit. You've landed. Don't come up for the rond de jambe. Stay in plie. Yes, because then you're grounded and ready to shift for that turn. So we stay low. That's better. Good. Yes. How much time do I have? 1 minute. Really listen to the swing. Listen to the music. Yeah? Let it speak to you in terms of what you're doing at every moment. It's so musical, this. Allow it to kind of pull you through it and allow the dynamics and the shifts to work. To finish off, I want you to all sit on the floor in your space. Like we're gonna start the solo from the beginning. I wanna see you in your own space, calm, ready. This is your process. So we're not tense in the back of our neck. We're just ready to do what we're gonna do. That's better. Good, okay. We'll finish there. Thanks, you guys. Thanks, you guys. I'll see you downstairs in a while. We have a little while, don't we? Stay warm, yeah? But give yourselves a little break. You've all done so well. Yes, so well. Enjoy it, and I'll see you down there. We'll run it one at a time. We'll do a little talk for 30 seconds beforehand, as in how you're gonna walk on stage and place and start, and how we're gonna bow, but we'll probably just run in either reverse number order or number order. And then hopefully we'll have a few minutes at the end to talk about anything we need to talk about. Well done. Thanks, you all.
Thank you.
So they've just wrapped up the coaching with Deirdre, and we're just waiting a little moment here for the next one to get going. But just as a reminder, it's a completely free choice for
That's
the candidates which variation they do. So some variations, they have been chosen by a larger number of candidates. The next one that we're going to see being coached, it was only chosen by one.
By one of the girls. When this is a variation, in fact, for boys and girls.
Exactly.
Yeah.
From Heinz Spurli. And so she chose it just by herself, so it can be a little bit more nerve-wracking being on your own, but also she can get more...
Or she has more time and she has completely free interpretation.
Exactly.
And no competition.
Exactly. So, no, and it's great because the coach, Armand Grigorian, he was coaching last year as well. And I like his manner. He's a very soft-spoken, but he knows what he's looking for and how it should be.
Right, so this is Tom, in fact, by Heinz Spurli. Yes.
Okay, so you walk, you run, you want to release your hands, yeah? No tension. Don't hold them. Just let it go. Try. And let go the hands. Let go. Okay, okay, okay. And jump. Sit in the hips also. Go with the hips. Just normal run. Yeah. Now from there, you wanna put your head like on a hand. Exactly. You're gonna go. Yes, nice, nice. So you did that. Up. Feel like you want to step over, then just fall down. Feel a lift on the supporting side and go down. Yeah, one more time. Not so much over ripple, more towards the leg. Yes, that's it. And then go on. Now again with the head. Continue with the head. Don't stop, right? Continue with the head. Continue and then let it and pick it up. Now continue. Stay there and continue. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Yes. Pick. Uh-huh. Let go. Let go. Sit and pull up.
So we have just watched Heinz Spröhli's Tom, which was made specifically for the Prix de Lausanne, and here it's for a girl. Yeah.
No, it's interesting to see. Like, I know the Wayne McGregor Chroma solo can be danced by man or woman. He also has becomings, which can be danced on or off point. I think it's great. We're seeing more and more boundaries become blurred as to on point, off point, or gender free.
That's right. Yeah, so that was an interesting solo, and also the music for this was composed specifically for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a complete original creation. Yeah. No, and I think also if there are any questions from the viewers, when the candidates do apply for the Prix de Lausanne, there are no preset numbers as to how many men, how many women, how many juniors, how many seniors. So that's why this year we have a smaller group of junior men with 9.
Right.
And then we have a very strong, I believe there are 30 men in total.
30 men and 47
47 women. So no, there's no preset. It's purely based on the potential of the individual.
Right.
Nothing to do with gender or a certain amount for a certain category. So I think it's really good that it's just based on the pure individual.
Yes, indeed.
Feel your back now. Feel your back. Feel your back. Feel your back. Continue with arm and down. Even you can reach out down to the floor. Yeah. Go to the leg and bring it up. 2 minutes. And now you want to hug. 1, 2, and with both arms. Both arms. That's it. Continue. This is good, good. Now use your back. Your back, your back, your back. Yeah, exactly. One more time. Less of an accent. Soft. You don't need to be so sharp, yeah? More soft and relax. Nice, 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 nice. And throw it. Now this one you can throw it. And go up. Throw it and pull up. And down, nice. Good. The same thing here.
And we are watching Hyun Seo Kim from South Korea, who is 16 years and 8 months. And it's nice watching her get this individual attention from our man.
And she's a very accomplished young woman. And as we've seen over the week with a lot of the South Korean candidates, just really solid, clear classical training. And they have a nice natural flow, I find a lot of them in the movement.
Yeah.
In contemporary, there's something very connected, very, I don't know if that's a part of their training in specific, but I do find a lot of the South Koreans, they have a very sensitive,
Yeah, definitely.
especially in the arm work, very soft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's nice watching the way this solo allowed her to find some beautiful clean lines and then release them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it looks soft and easy, but you need a lot of control.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think it's interesting today we're seeing so much more diversity and inclusion in dance. You know, you really see there's candidates here from Poland, South Africa, Cuba, you know, all speaking the same language. You're really seeing, I think we're seeing a lot more, and it's to be encouraged.
Yeah.
You know, a lot more diversity and range and, I think it's a very positive. I think maybe I'm wrong, but I think, you know, nowadays we're seeing I don't think dance has ever been so present. You know, nowadays you can watch so much online.
I think there is the internet, and more
There's the
people are paying
internet.
attention to the importance of videoing and filming their works
Yeah.
well for viewers, because it's quite an art. It's one thing to see ballet and dance on stage live. It's quite another to
Yeah.
capture it for film.
No, and I know a lot of students and people, they go and watch ballet in the cinema now. It's actually, we have the live performances, you've got cinema, and I think also, you know, there's a lot of programs, you know, So You Think You Can Dance and Strictly Dance, and there's so many programs now. It's really making a new dance boom.
Yeah, that's true.
Very good.
It's the universal language.
Yeah.
If we can see just musically, because on Tuesday I couldn't really see it, from there, all this phrase until here. Come, take the space. Just because to be really defined, to be really clear, because I missed the clarity of it. So when just you come here, I'm going to try to sing together. 7, 8, yum pa, yum pam pam pa da da da, yum pam pam pa da da da. No. You see, that's why you get every time. Yeah, you wait every time getting late, because this is fine. Some, yum, ram pam pam, hip, go through, and you always get late here. Okay? You know what I mean? 1 for here, 1, knock, and turn. Yes. Again, one more time, like this before to put the music on. 7, 8, yum pa, yum pam 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 pa pa pam 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 pam. Already, you see? Yeah, you get late here. After this, boom. So hip, arm, boom. Yes, and then to them, try as you can the focus. Yes, okay. Is it clearer? Yes. So why don't we do once with Martin? Is that? No, Naomi. Okay. With her, she does this for you to start the run, right? Yes. So let's do once. talk about all these things. We see you. Thought well. Okay. Let's see the. So that was better, but you turned the other way now. Are you? Did you realize? I think now you do somehow the other side. You last time you.
I think it's amazing whenever a choreographer attacks a work that is so known. You know, you have Swan Lake, Giselle. I think it can really be inspiring. You know,
Yeah.
I think we're all familiar with the Giselle and the Giselle of Matzek.
Yes, particularly, and his Swan Lake.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing how those works, you know, they really inspire.
I think it's nice to see the bodies colouring in that amazing music in a different way, casting a different light. I mean, there's no getting beyond the fact that Swan Lake in its original version is spectacularly beautiful.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful to see that Tchaikovsky used in other ways.
Exactly. No, I think it can be a great source of inspiration, but I also think it's a huge challenge, you know, for a work that is so known, to really sort of make your own, to put your own stamp on it. You've really got to, you know, have a very clear idea of your own.
Yeah. And there have been plenty of Swan Lakes, haven't there? There's been Adventures in Motion picture. Matthew
Exactly.
Bourne made a very famous one, and we had the Matzek.
Yeah. No, and then there's the Bornemeister, there's the Petipa. I think there's a lot of versions. No, and I think also I think what's so interesting in ballet is it's still today in permanent evolution.
Yes.
You know, you watch a video of Swan Lake dance from just 20 years ago,
That's right.
and you notice it looks different than how it's danced today.
That's right. And what's beautiful with ballets, like these amazing Tchaikovsky works, is that the music works as a script
Exactly.
that can be interpreted by any director as they like. The music serves the purpose as a script.
Yeah, no, I think it's incredible to see the evolution and how it's still inspiring and where it's going.
And it allows today's choreographers to reinterpret those stories in a contemporaneous sort of a way.
Exactly. No, and then I think also what's relatively new just in the past couple of years is you're also seeing choreographers like Alexei Ratmansky revisiting and actually trying to go back
Yes.
to how it was danced in the original.
Yes.
So, but I think that's a whole nother discussion about how do you actually prove
Right.
is this the original, or if the choreographer, you know, if Petipa was still here today.
Exactly. What was his vision? What was his ideal vision back then? And what did he actually realize?
Yeah. Or if he was here today, maybe he wouldn't want to go back to the original.
That's right, yeah.
He actually wanted it to evolve. I mean, you know, you also see that in Balanchine's Apollo.
Yeah.
There are companies who dance it with the birth at the beginning in the mountain, the whole introduction. Other ones not. There's many different versions. So it's a big question.
Yeah.
Hey, has to be really, really precise, like a clock. Yeah. Okay. And then let's go on. Yeah, I want to see after. That was good. Thank you. You really did. You could do a bit more, because you really did. Here. Yes. Thank you. Good. That was good. Here the same. Consistency. And here, oxygen your muscles before the jump sections. Like deep, big, but no tension. Yes, and then that's the jump part was really good. Good. Ta-ta. Good, this try as well. But here, a bit more head. You were a bit too shy. Boom. But yeah, while you do the head, on the floor. Yeah. Okay, well, thank you. Well, you did a good job. Really. Thank you so much, ladies. And I'll see you on stage, but thank you so much. All the best.
Right, and here we are with Aurélie Gaillard, the beautiful rehearsal director of the Swan Lake solo that we just watched being rehearsed in the space.
And Are you happy with how it's looking?
Yeah, it's way too short, but it was good. They were good. I mean, I told them on Tuesday, tomorrow it's a bit chilling day. You lie down on your bed, just go through the corrections, lying down, just go through the correction. And they did it. I can see they did it.
Oh, excellent. And how about what if Richard Worlock were actually here? What are some of the things that Richard Worlock sort of focuses on in his work when he's creating work?
Well, especially in this solo, I think he wants to read the duality, the fun, the lightness, and the naivety, naivety of the character. More than to be worried about steps, exactly. This is me to be clear with them. But I think for him, he would be just like, go, enjoy it. Yeah, that would be his main thing.
And it's correct that this is not, in fact, from his Swan Lake.
No.
This was made specifically for the Prix de Lausanne.
Exactly.
Do you know anything about that decision, why he chose to make a new solo?
No, not really. I don't. I think it's actually because I've danced his Swan Lake.
Yes.
But there was maybe not. Actually, I don't remember what was on this Momentum music.
Right.
But yeah, maybe he wanted to think for Prix de Lausanne what I want to give to these younger dancers. But I think for him it was important. He knows that they are still students, so he really wanted to give them the chance to explore. They still the youth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does he ever create other roles that are for both boys and girls?
Like a
Gender neutral?
No, I don't know. I don't think so. No.
And now how would, because you danced with Richard for more than 10 years? 7 years. And now how is his creative process? Does the inspiration come from music, or do you improvise, or how does he?
Most of the time he comes in the studio. He worked on phrase, so he showed us. But it goes it's a fast choreographer. He goes fast, so anybody takes what he thinks. So. But most of the time, he comes, and then he put music on, and then I think through the rehearsals, then he gets to, and let's try this way, because maybe something he did by himself, it doesn't work, so he changed on the dancer. But most of the time, he comes with something.
Ah, cool. And from your time with him, was there a favorite role that you created with him?
Well, he didn't make this one like just before the year before I left, so the main role was the princess actually, so I was a princess. And then I love to do as well the sacre, because I had to do the sacre. It was in variation here. So I did the l'élu, and I loved it to do it. And then, I did all his story. Once a year he does a story ballet.
Right.
And but the Swan Lake was for me special, because I knew I was there for a long time and I was going to leave, so it was a lot on my shoulder.
Did he change the story much of Swan Lake?
The swan was a boy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Who fell in love with the princess.
Okay. Wow.
Was there a von Rothbart?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who was a man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. No, interesting. And now you've got a lot of knowledge, and I see that you're very at home and at ease coaching. You're very generous in your spirit, very precise. And is this an avenue that you are planning to explore further?
That's definitely what I want to do, and it's my first experience.
Your first?
As a coaching.
You look very accomplished.
Yes.
Right at home.
Good. Yeah, I really want to do this. I feel to transmit choreography for someone, work with professional or with students, like très professionnel, and I really want to do this. I think I feel I'm on my boots.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
No, you look very comfortable.
Oh,
You look very comfortable. And then at the Prix, they often talk about looking for potential. What does potential mean to you?
For
For you.
to be an assistant.
Yeah.
like,
Oh, no, to become a professional dancer.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you see as potential?
In general.
Yes.
Well, it's a bit hard to describe it, because for me it's like you see it and you're like, she has it. Oh,
Exactly.
he has it. It's like,
How do you define?
maybe it's the way how to place the focus. For me, it's like suddenly it's comment tu dis, habiter. It's like
To live in the space, to
it's
take
there.
the space, the
It's
presence.
not just practicing a step, putting some steps. It's more about to feel it,
Yeah.
to make something of it.
Yeah.
No? Like even abstract ballet,
Yeah.
You want to make it something of it, not just
Right.
showing steps. For me, it's this, and it's clearly you can see sometimes. Suddenly, boom, someone has it.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Yeah.
has it. Yeah.
Yeah, wow. And just for all of the viewers who are watching, if there's someone out there who's thinking about doing the Prix de Lausanne in the future,
Yeah.
what would you have like as an advice to give them for a young dancer today?
Well, to just go for it. I mean, to not hesitate and to take it, like it had been said many times, like to come, not thinking my career, maybe it's in game, but for the experience, sharing such a nice, for 1 week of meeting a lot of interesting people and working with other people, because they used to work with one teacher. So the mix of the culture and the intensity and those memories forever.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh,
So I
very
would
good.
say go for it.
Good. So all of the candidates, future candidates who are watching, you've heard it. Go for it. Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you so
Merci
much.
Thank you
beaucoup.
very much. Beautiful. C'est très, très-
I'm going to have Anna, Ava, Emily, and Caitlin. We're going to take it from here. Okay? No, we're going to take it from 52. It's here, sorry. We're going to take it from here. So just stay here. A little bit higher. Just going to have 2 and 2. You can have come forward, Ava. You're going to have enough space there to do the whole thing. I think we should come a little bit closer. A little bit that way. That's right. We're going to start from here. Okay? On va prendre de 5 en 5. Stay low. Stay. Simple arm. Right. Good, ladies. Very nice. Very, very nice, ladies. Yeah, we're gonna work a little bit. This beginning, this is for everybody. Yeah, when we're here, we're gonna reach up. Careful, we don't need to give anything with the shoulder. It's a soft arm, really soft arm. Just reach up. It's gonna pass in front of you, so don't bend away. Yeah. So sometimes we want to go, arm is going, but I'm going also, and it's never gonna pass in front. If you stay, it's just the arm. Very simple. Yeah. You're gonna let it drop. Use your back, and then when you're here, we can do a little light, very light. Again, like a little cello. Boom, something that throws you back. Throws you back. That's not too much. We're like, disappearing. Soft. That's right. Yeah? Very simple. We want to walk immediately back, leaving something behind. Very simple. Yeah? You're going to stop because your hands touch your back. So you stop. You discover something. No need to be, just discover something. Careful, ladies, because we're going too soon down, and then we're early in the music. You want to keep it, and then it's like a toboggan. That's it. Use your plie. That's it. Release down. That's right. Yeah, we're going up before going to go down. We need to go down to go up. So we go up. And what's starting after the movement, Abba? What is the next thing you're going to do? But yeah, after here, boom, little arm. Yes, ladies, it's nice to have this moment here that we show it. You don't like your right arm, you just go away. That's right. Yeah. After this one, we do it again exactly like the beginning. We need to see this little up down. Little up down, like a little rebound. Whoop. Whoop. I would love to see this little debut point we talked about. So it's very clear. Yes, both heels want to go whoop, up, down. That's right. Yes, that's nice. Okay, and then after this, we go into our favorite moment. Articulate. We can lift a little bit the pelvis, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. Good, ladies. Nice. Then for the rest, we need a little bit more plie. A little bit more plie. Arm is going from right to left, always in front of you. From right to left. Articulated Abba. Allow yourselves to go into the plie. Allow yourselves. That's it. It's better. Yeah? Don't hold it here and do only the arms. Use your bodies. Use your bodies. That's it. That's nice. It's very nice when you do it like this. I see everybody doing this beautiful figure of the arms. Yeah? Remember when you arrive here, you just want to feel your back against the wall. Beautiful arms, soft all the way to the fingers. Yeah? It'd be nice, huh? Careful also with the legs, sometimes we develop it down. No, develop it up. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. That's right. Yeah, careful with fingers, soft. For the end, this is for all the ladies. We need to have a little bit more clarity of the arms. Where do they stop? Where do you want to stop this arm in space? That's it. Turn. Quick développé. Quick développé. Focus down. Quick développé. Keep it for a second. That's right. This is exactly the same. Yeah, exactly the same. Merci beaucoup. We're going to think about the arm. We're going to do it here. We're going to go same movement. Where's the arm? It should be somewhere here. That's it. What's going to happen next? This one wants to go there. And now, right arm says, I want to go home. And it surprises you. You don't know it's going to tell you. Sorry, I forgot the up, down. Sorry. There is an up, down. There's a clap. Absolutely right. Yes. So we clap. Be careful also with the feet. Yeah? And faster. You can go through a 6. That's right. That's right. Really show me this direction of the arms. Remember, we spent a little bit of time here the other day. We want to see it. Yeah? And then when you go back home, this arm, then where are you going already? So soon, huh? Yes. Yeah? We start with the arm and we take already the body. Because the body, the mind already knows. Finish the soul, I want to go up. You don't know. Only the hand knows. Whoa! Whoa! Yes. Okay, ladies? Super. Let's do another group for the beginning. We should have Sophie, Saki, Misaki, and Emilia. Is that right? I didn't skip anybody? Il y a encore un petit groupe, ouais. Okay, ladies, we're going to do the beginning. On va de début. is this beginning. I know it's hard. We need to have we can have a little bit more resistance. Have the shoulder. Don't go before. Shoulder goes first. That's right. You can drag a little bit this foot. That's it. Now, one, bum, bum. Almost like a game. Almost like a little game. Yeah? It's like here, here, take, boom.
And we are watching the coaching here with Azir Uria Greca from Jean-Christophe Maillot. This is his solo Abstract, which was beautifully danced last year by Mackenzie Brown,
Right.
the Prix winner from last year. So it's a
Right.
beautiful solo.
And you can see it was quite popular among the girls this year too.
Yeah, no, he's got a big group to coach and work with, but they're doing very well. And then this is our final coaching session, and we'll be wrapping up the live streaming for today shortly.
That's right.
But tomorrow, big day. Tomorrow for all of our viewers, you're going to have the chance to watch the complete selections tomorrow. So we will be watching from behind stage, and
That's
Emma
right.
will be on stage presenting them.
So 9:30 is Group A,
Exactly. We
and
watch.
then we'll have a little lunch break.
Yep.
And Group B at 2:30.
in the afternoon. So we have a full day tomorrow, and I think that's really special that actually all of the candidates you've gotten to know over the week, they dance both of their solos. No one has been eliminated before. And so we have a full day tomorrow, see them on stage performing.
I can't wait to see them.
So demain, à partir de 9h30, temps local, on verra tous les candidats sur scène qui vont présenter leur variation classique et contemporain. On commence à 9h30 avec les groupes A et en après-midi le groupe B. Alors, on espère de vous retrouver nombreux demain sur la scène.
Oui, à demain.
Bon après-midi. Ciao. Tchuss.
You feel it? Almost like this when you stop. This a little bit, do it. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. There. Like so. You have to push me down. You have to put. Yes, of course, of course, of course. Yeah, because you have to stop the arm. Yes, and then we release. And yes, and then little leg. Exactly, and then very light. No force. When you want to move fast, you cannot put force. More you put force, less force. Look. Again, the air is thick. We need to press, 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 press. At the same time that we're pressing, ladies, you'll start to look up, 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 up into the sky. That's nice. And we release. And then catch. Yes, careful. Just down. Down. Just down. Just down. Exactly, like the air drops. That's right, so we don't need to do much. Then we can use, nice, you can use a bit the hips. It's nice, you can use a bit the arms. Yeah? So we have a little bit more, and then assemblée. Again, arm. Show me where you want to go. Yes, they need to know. Yes, they need to know my arm is taking me. I stop for a second, then the other one takes me. Yes, show us that. Okay, ladies. Good. Let's do the last three that are left. I should have three left. Is that right? Did I do my mathematics? Oh, I have two. Great. We do it by two. We do the second half. Okay. We go from here until the end. Okay. 5 on 5. Merci. Take your time. Go. Almost no accent. Almost no accent. we're like, and our movement becomes a little bit restricted. Okay, so breathe, you know, like when you did downstairs, you're a little bit more supple. Okay, now we're again a little bit like this. It's normal because they're there, I know. Okay, so for you ladies, I want to check a little bit this for everybody. You can come back. I want to check a little bit this section after this. So we throw the hand, shoulder, very clear, brings you back. So we have this position for a second. Yes, surprise, again like a game. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know this is going to happen. Yes, that is fun. Careful, you let the shape at the end. Keep the shape. That's right. And now, directly the hand. Hand. No elbow, just hand. Hand directly. That's it. Also here, you want to go? No, no, no. Second hand. Yeah. You see, you can go a little bit further. Don't forget you have a back leg also. So more you pull forward, more you need to feel your back foot. Like this, you can reach a little bit further and you become a little bit longer. Is that nice? Yes. Okay. You see, you can go a little bit further, you become a little bit longer. We get a nice long version of yourself. You reach. Now, left arm decides to go back. Yes, but you don't lose the front one. So you don't lose this one stays. And then it comes back. So it's very clear in this space what we are describing. Very clear in this space. It's better, ladies. Careful. You can round the body a little bit. We don't need to be with the body. Let yourself go forward. A little bit. That's right. Okay, ladies. Good. This was nice. This is better. This is better. Remember, not little hands. Big entresses. Soft, yes. Not little entresses. No. Big entresses. Entresahuit. Entresanef. Okay, ladies? Yeah? Very nice. Here. Please, remember you want to let soft, let the shoulder and the back come forward. Shoulder and back come forward. Okay? Can we hear just once more the whole beginning? Yeah, we do it all together. Find space, we just do the beginning. Mark the walks. I want to see, wait, 1 minute, c'est bon. On va juste faire le début, les premières minutes. Ouais. We'll go just to here, ladies. Okay? Just listen to the music. Try to remember all the little things we talked about. And